Hey, everybody. Welcome, my fellow Geminis. This is Maxine Taylor, and I've got our amazing forecast for December right here. Can't wait to share it with everybody. I've got a couple of announcements that some of you have been waiting for. Yes, I know who you are. Let me see if I can get organized here. Yeah. Okay. First of all, several of you have asked me if I was going to be offering a special during December, and the answer is yes. In fact, it's sitting on my website, MaxineTaylor.com. Right now, it's already up there. This particular special is a little different than the ones I've done before. Yes, I am offering special prices on my birth chart readings. If you really want to know how fabulous you are, you will know when I do your birth chart. I talk about all of your gifts and your talents. And I also go into the hidden messages that you received as a little child, as a baby, from your parents and relatives that have formed and created the story of your life. This is a very powerful piece of information, and it explains so much. And it's great to know that, because it didn't come from you. It came from your programming. Yay. Okay. That's the first thing. Then I'm going to be offering two different forecasts. One of them is a 6-month forecast. The other is a 12-month forecast. You want a roadmap for the coming year. This is the time of year to do it. This special will be over December 31st. Okay, I'm just saying, because I'm going to be doing other projects starting the beginning of 2022. So you're going to want your forecast. I find it so reassuring when I have my own forecast in front of me, because I know when to zig, when to zag, but most importantly, a forecast gives you security. You know the timing of events, and you know very often with all of those Mercury retrogrades, which I'm getting ready to talk about, of course, and Venus retrogrades and whatever's retrograde, you realize that it's not just you. The whole world is going through it. And I can give you the dates when the issue begins and when it's resolved. So a forecast gives you security. Now, I'm offering two other sessions that I haven't offered before. Number one is your life mission. Everyone has one, and you're already doing your life mission. What I do is I help you discover it, see it consciously. And once you know what your life mission is, your road is clearer. You're able to put things in perspective, and you are uplifted like nothing else can do. Okay, that's the first. The second one is, oh, and I forgot to mention that life mission. I do it face to face with you on Zoom. You get to talk to me. The last thing I'm offering is my Take Back Your Life session. This 3-hour session, again on Zoom, face to face with me, shows you step by step the story of your life, how it was created. I help you release it step by step and rewrite it. It's incredibly powerful. Those of you who have bought a copy of my book, Hidden Messages in Your Birth Chart, understand the value of knowing your programming. Those of you who may have bought Move Into the Magic, which I wrote a few years back, know that I advocate releasing it. And if you've bought my latest book on the first sexual imprinting, you know how powerful the releasing is. So that's the deal. I think those are the only announcements I was going to give you. Now let's talk about our forecast for December. Oh my word. Can you stand it? Look at Jupiter up there on the midheaven. Shriek. I'm so excited. Okay. I will calm down. And I will tell you that this month, Venus, I better put my glasses on. You know I can't. Much better. Venus is going to go retrograde on the 19th. Now, when Venus goes retrograde, Venus rules love and money and beauty, but it feels just like a retrograde Mercury, which means everything's confused. You're not going to start a new situation, particularly where love or money is concerned. What you're going to do is tie up the loose ends of unfinished business. So if there's a friendship or a romance that kind of is needing resolution, this is the time to resolve it. Does that mean it's going to move forward? I don't know. That would be up to you and the other person. But with a retrograde Venus, it feels just like a retrograde Mercury. Oh, speaking of that, Mercury moves into the shadow of the retrograde on the 29th. The shadow, we have a pre-retrograde shadow and a post-retrograde shadow for every single planet. The sun and moon are not considered planets. When Mercury is in the shadow of the retrograde, it feels like it's retrograde. It's not, but it feels like it. That occurs before and after the retrograde. Same thing with Venus. So till the 19th, we are in the shadow of the retrograde Venus. And you know, Mercury goes retrograde 3 times a year, Venus, not every single year. So sometimes, it varies from year to year. All right. But we can count on Mercury to go retrograde 3 times a year. Things are confused during that time. So tie up the loose ends of unfinished business. And then after Mercury comes out of retrograde and goes direct, which we'll talk about next month, you'll be able to begin new projects and have them succeed. Okay? So let's talk about this amazing chart. First of all, Mars is in the 6th house. 6th house is work, health, and service. So we are busy, we Geminis, we are busy working. We're focused on health. Many Geminis I know are actually getting to the gym before Christmas. Yeah, that's a good idea. Of course, we know that after Christmas, gym memberships increase for obvious reasons, but working, throwing yourself into your work projects. On the 13th, Mars moves into our 7th house of relationships. And this means that that's when we're putting our attention on other people who are going to be rather self-oriented. You get it? This is other people. And we attract people who put themselves first during that time. Be prepared. All right? We will want to do that. And they will want us to do that. So we're on the same page. And so partnership, whether personal or business, comes first. The sun, the yellow planet, is in our 7th house right now. And we have already begun making other people the center of our life. Is there somebody special in your life who is the center of your life? Okay, you know what I'm talking about. That's because they are the center of their own life. So with Mars and the sun in the 7th house, you better believe we're going to be attracting people who say, me, me, me. You be quiet, talk about me, me, me. That's just how it goes. Okay. Mercury is the blue planet. And it is sitting in our seventh house. So we're thinking about other people, and we are attracting people to us who talk about themselves. And we're going along with it because we choose to. We want to be out there with other people. Okay. And with all these retrogrades, if you meet somebody now, wait until after this whole retrograde cycle is over, and then see how the relationship, shakes out. If it's an old relationship that you're renegotiating, that's beautiful. All right. Now, the sun is going to move into the eighth house of transformation, and secrets. And so this is a time when we are going to be undergoing a change in our own attitude toward ourselves, an ego change, and we are helping other people develop their resources. You can get involved with somebody on a financial level. That's fine. Again, not when Mercury's retrograde and Venus is love and money. So this is a time for introspection, transformation, and doing for others. Mercury moves into the eighth house of secrets and transformation on the 13th, same day that Mars moves into the seventh house. And so we are going to be looking at our relationships with other people and how we want them to change, perhaps, change our invitation. Are we giving, 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 and not receiving, saving? You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Venus is in the eighth house. This is the planet of love. And so our love nature's undergoing a rethinking. Venus is money. How much money do you give other people? Can you help them with their own money, their own resources? So the ego's undergoing a change. Ideas and thinking are undergoing a change, and love and money change. Very interesting. And you will want solitude and privacy, eighth house. Now, let's look at gorgeous Jupiter on the midheaven. The midheaven is the cusp of the 10th house. It rules our career, our public image, and Jupiter is the greater benefic. It is blessings from spiritual blessings, expansion. And so your public image expands starting the end of this month. Are you self-employed? Get ready for expansion and a move upward. Get ready for fame. And look for Jupiter in your birth chart too, and combine it. All right. Now let's talk about the new moon and the full moon. The new moon is a solar eclipse on December 14th. This is amazing. A new moon is when energy starts growing. A solar eclipse means that this is an incredibly powerful new start for you, for us. Can you meet somebody new? Yeah, absolutely. Can you resurrect an old relationship? Now, because it's an eclipse, this new moon, the energy from the new moon will be felt until the next pair of eclipses come along, which are in the springtime of 2022. And they will be at their peak 3 to 4 months after they occur. If this eclipse sits on your sun, your moon, or your ascendant, any eclipse, it's a new life eclipse, and that means it lasts at least a year. Isn't that marvelous? The full moon is 2 weeks later, and that's when things come to a head. The full moon is on. I didn't write that down here. Here we go. The full moon is on December 18th or 19th in 27 Gemini. So find 27 Gemini in your birth chart. It lands in our solar first house. So we have the new moon in our seventh house of other people, doing for others. And on the full moon, we say, I'm doing what I want, when I want, how I want, because I want. Yeah, baby. And these two lunations can balance each other out. They don't have to cancel each other out. They can balance each other out. So, lucky us. And keep in mind that in your solar chart, your career is blessed. So, my dear Gemini friends, I hope that you have a fabulous December. And I hope you'll join me next month when we start the new year. Till then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.